Of the engine cooling system, that's engine temperature operating system. Yeah. So we have discussed about the water pump. We have discussed about the water pump. We have discussed about the thermostat. Sorry about that. I just added this. Yes, because from the outset I didn't discuss about this. This radiator fan. Yes, it's not totally a radiator fan, but I will use this to explain. Yes. So this radiator. So we have discussed about this too. Now I'm going to collaborate these two together to explain. Yes, let me put this one somewhere. Yes, this is what we call processor. Yes, normally we in this field we call it engine cooling control module or cooling fan, radiator fan control module. The people in the spare parts market, the local mechanic, they call it fan resistor. So, but in general language that everybody will understand is a processor. Processor for the cooling system, processor for the radiator fan. And this is thermistor. Yes, most people have misconstrued these two items to thermostats. Yes, this won't work. Let me come. Their misconception, I will clarify it. This is a thermostat, which I've explained. We all know this in the last video. So, but this, they are not thermostats. This is a thermistor, not thermostat. It's a thermistor. Can you see it? This one is damaged. That's why I'm using it. This is a thermistor, not thermostat. The local mechanic will call it for you cold starting switch or temperature switch. It's a thermistor. Why this one is cooling fan or radiator fan control module or resistor. So the reason why most people are confused about this to this is because this one work. Their principle is to what? Control the fan thermostatically. You get it? They are not thermostat. This one are not thermostat. This is thermostat. So thermostat blocks the passage for the engine to get to 90 degrees. Why this one? Is a processor and a what? A resistor or thermistor that controls the fan thermostatically. You can get it. Thermostat blocks the passage for the engine coolant or engine temperature to get to 90 degrees in no time. That's thermostat. Yes, thermostat. That's temperature and time. Thermostat. Now, this one is gadgets that control that system thermostatically. Why? It allows the fan to peak at what? At 90 degrees C. It's not peak when it's not at below 90 degrees C. It will peak. But in reality, a lot to be discussed. Most people think the middle gauge, which they think is 90 degrees C or 90 degrees centigrade, whatever you call it, that middle, when your temperature gauge is at equilibrium. No. The heat that is dissipating from the engine to the radiator for radiation is at 110 degrees C. You will not see this. 110 degrees C. Change of state of the flow of the water or coolant. But this one, this thermostatically control gadget, now control it back to what? 90 degrees C. To change the state of that expansion back. We will not discuss that. That's for another day. So we will still stay on 90 degrees C that everybody believes. So now this is a thermistor. This one will send a message. If I say a message, it can be positive current or negative current. This one will send a message to what? To this, either directly or indirectly or from other processor networking to this. And the message is going to send is in this way. There are two types of this thermistor, which is called temperature sensor. It's not a thermostat. This is temperature sensor or thermistor. There are two types of it. We have positive coefficient temperature sensor or negative coefficient temperature sensor. It's screwed into the engine and have contact with the coolant or the water. So once if you have negative temperature coefficients, definitely by the time the temperature increases, this what? The resistance of this increases and will not allow the message to pass through, because one resistance increases, it will not allow electron to flow. That one is definite. So if it's either positive or negative flow that is passing through it and the temperature increases, it will not allow that message to flow, which is negative temperature coefficient. But if it allows the currents to flow at high temperature, it's positive temperature coefficient for this temperature sensor. So it depends on the design to either receive a message in electron or will not receive message in electron, according to positive coefficient or negative coefficient. So once you receive the message, then this one operates the fan, the radiator fan, to what? To cool the system, to dissipate the heat. So that will lead us to the next video, which I will talk of the radiator fan, how the radiator fan what takes away heat from the radiator, the heat that is what coming from the hot water or hot coolant coming from the engine. So this processor not only work with this gives a message in electron, either positive coefficient or negative to this to operate the fan. Also, there are other messages that normally come here, which I will talk of one more, that is AC, air condition message. Once air condition message comes to this processor, it allows the fan to turn. The fan turns once AC is put on, because we need the fan to also turn to cool the condenser, because condenser is just in front of the radiator, to cool the condenser for your AC to work, your air conditioning. So we also need this to turn the fan so that the AC can work. You know, I said previously that at cold starting, when the engine temperature has not gotten to what? To 90 degrees Celsius, the fan, this will not allow the fan to peak, according to information from the temperature sensor. But once you put on AC, even though the engine is still at cold, like 0 degrees Celsius, or what's the water? Okay, let's say like 22 degrees C. 22 degrees C, even 0 degrees C at upper altitude of the globe, like northern part of America, lower part of the southern part of the Australia, where we have 0 degrees Celsius. So yes, the fan will not peak. But once you put on your AC, it will allow the fan to peak, because there are other message that has come here, which is telling you the command of the AC on networking. There will be a day that I will discuss about networking of the vehicle. So AC will send this command, so the fan will peak, irrespective of that. The engine is still at low temperature. The engine, the radiator doesn't need the fan at that time, but the condenser needs it. So for that, there are various speeds of the fan. We have the low speed, we have the medium speed, when we have the high speed. The low speed is meant for only the condenser. Condenser needs little flow of air to cool the condenser from higher temperature for the AC to work. Then when the engine gets to 90 degrees C, this switch it with the information of this, switch it to medium speed, then the speed increase to cool. But once you have hot weather and the engine is about to overheat to that 110 degrees I discussed, then this one will have detected what the temperature of the engine is going to about 110. So it sends another full current, because the resistor will have what? Recognize the temperature, and the resistor will have reduced totally and what? Or increased totally according to its conversion efficiency, and send the information. The full speed of the fan will now begin and cool the radiator. From here, we'll go and talk about how radiator fan works on the cooling system. Thank you.